You know, that process is pretty intense, and especially if it's a role that you really want, and you know, going to the producers and then going to the studio and then going to the network, and you feel pretty worthless at times. But getting the show was about a 10-day trek up a very steep hill, and it was great when it was finally over. When Mr. Les Moonves finally okayed me and everyone did the okay, that was great. That was great because there's so few projects you see that you want to do, and we've all done ones that we really disliked a great deal, and did them for whatever reasons that there were. And this one was special. This one has a lot of amazing elements in it, and that are all sort of coming together in this brick by brick layer of building this really cool thing that we're building. And Kevin and Julie are amazing, and the relationship between Kevin and Julie and Marco Siega, and how that all sort of comes down the line and sets an amazing tone to be in a great working environment. I'm from deeper in the South than here. I'm from Louisiana, so yeah, I grew up in the Deep South, so I know it and I love it. It's beautiful being down here. The air it's like this. It's the same air as, you know, I remember smelling when I was a child. So, and growing up, so it's great. Being down south is wonderful. It's hot. It is hot. But the mornings and the evenings are amazing, and it's great. It's great. And the other great thing is that had we been shooting in Vancouver, I love British Columbia. It's amazing. It gets very cold, and it rains a lot. And we would, I think, have been losing. We would have done ourselves maybe a great injustice by being there, just simply because of the fact that you lose so many days to the rain. You know, and here we have sunshine all the time, so it's great. You know, when I'm not working, I'm usually trying to find work. No, when I'm not working, I mean, I'm usually spending my time in the water. I'm usually finding myself in the water or outside somewhere. I'm usually outdoors a lot. But when you're not working as an actor, usually you're trying to either find work as an actor, or there's something to write, there's something to do, there's something to get made. There's always just so many things. But I think now it's going to be time to start finding, you know, a month every year, getting away from the world. Because series television wears on you. I mean, you can, you know, doing it day in and day out. I'm not complaining. I would never complain about working, but series television, you know, 9 months a year, day in and day out. So I will definitely be finding a very nice, secluded beach spot somewhere to go and just relax and write and meditate and be in the water and, you know, detach a little bit. Screenplays. So that's being able to, you know, when you're shooting all the time, there's so many stories in your head, and it doesn't usually come out as prose, or comes out as in a screenplay format. It's just sort of like the way your mind breaks down stories now. If you read hundreds and hundreds of scripts, you sort of, it's kind of sad, actually. I can't write prose to save my life anymore. I mean, I grew up writing, and I can't, you know, I wrote 2 kids' books by the time I was 8, I think. But I can't write a book anymore. I can write a script, but I can't write a book. Am I going back to Lost? I mean, if you can call going for a day going back, yeah, I am going to go back. I have always had this, usually when I go back, it's this amazing trip. You know, it's a week long or 10 days, and I have this great hotel room and a convertible and tons of per diem, and that's not going to be the case this time. It's going to be, which I'm not complaining. That beautiful sort of idea of spending a week in Hawaii, you know, with all my friends, is now going to be a flight from leaving set on Vampire Diaries, flying to Hawaii, shooting, probably going to the hotel, crashing, shooting a little bit more, getting on a plane, flying back, landing, and going back to the Vampire Diaries set. So, but it will be fun. It'll be good just to breathe some air in Hawaii, even if it's for 36 hours.